Alright, yeah, we're all in. Good. Now, time to cue the music. And, give me a split second.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men.
Notice.
Hold up, are we live? Oh, yeah, fucking stream latency. Anywho, back to the thing.
Hi everyone, Shirtlight here. Kill forever.
The number you have dialed is not available.
Signing out.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed my stupid fucking music mix that I made specifically, well, not necessarily for this stream. It's I was just messing with the editing software, with the music transitions and so on. But it kind of worked out. Even though the sound is kind of whack and the whole music coherency is a bit of a mess. Anywho, now I'm just killing time until the game launches because New Gundam Breaker is kind of weird. Anywho, I got myself a wingman.
Yo, what's up?
Alright.
I'm not I'm not sure how I would introduce myself to you new fans, but
Just don't. Let the chat name you just for shits and giggles. That's a thing. That's the gimmick I'm gonna steal from from some more functional channel. Like, ooh, is the game appearing on screen at last, or? Yeah, it's supposed to be running. So, to introduce everyone watching to this game, this is New Gundam Breaker. A terrible game, in fact, and a horrendous downgrade when compared to the older entries. But since this is April's full stream, and I also kind of fumbled the capture settings on the last one, I thought I might just, use this opportunity of it being April the 2nd to also kind of punish myself for fucking up the last time by forcing myself to play a deliberately shitty game. Anywho, this thing lets you. It's basically set in the Gundam universe, and just like the other Breaker games, you're supposed to make your own robot and mess around with it and do cool stuff. Like, I got these various models. Like, probably the only three I made for some purpose are, hold up, are this one. This is the weird black one that looks like a bug. which I made, just for the aesthetics. This is the troll suit, which I've literally made just for the fact that the only thing it does is grab attacks, more grab attacks, shotguns, and the landmine. And this is my designated grinding unit, which I also made specifically for grinding. Which makes sense, right? Anywho, and I've also made quite a lot of animals. Anyways, let's take the Atlas Gundam for a run in the single mode. Alright, let's see. Oh, it lets me pick the characters. Well, I'm gonna pick this one for no apparent reason. Let's roll then. This is supposed to be the tutorial level, which is kinda janky, but it'll have to suffice for the introduction to the game. And I'll have to show my wingman over here, like the reasons why so many people despise it. So, first of all, you're stuck with a super inconsistent lock-on thingy, and you get far less boosts, so you basically can't do much when it comes to moving around fast. Second of all, as you can see from on the right side of the screen, it's yeah, you're basically every single level you get a snowball forward, as in you have to wreck some crates just so you can get those red frames that give you XP and also heal you, which which in turn let you. Hold up. Yeah, I can collect parts, by the way, and it lets you use abilities, as opposed to the previous games that just gave you all the abilities from the start, and the abilities weren't dog shit like in this one. Like, for example, in this one it's just like in the previous games you had for example a missile launcher, and you could discharge various missiles at a time. Like in this case it's just you shoot the whole mag, and you can't really aim. That's the big problem. Apologies. It's like the simplest way in which I can put it is, as you can see, there's the enemy, and let's see, I would use this attack, and in the usual game it would let me just equip the equip the damn gimmick, but in this case it just it treats it like a one-off thing, so you can't really use that ability to swap between weapons or anything creative. God forbid we actually have fun, right? And secondly, as you can see, the abilities are kind of like rather unreasonable cooldowns, and I have this weird railgun. Look at, okay, there's just one target on the screen, so the lock-on is rather reasonable, even though the shield is just for damage reduction, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but manageable. And and I can do this for some reason. Like I can just
The way
scoot along the ground.
It's not a bad game at all. It's just, I mean, I guess the devs didn't have time or time
you
lazy.
haven't played the previous games. You haven't seen the good shit. No,
Yeah, okay, then
I mean,
correct me if I'm wrong.
I gotta set up your volume because, like just a second ago I couldn't hear shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just,
Yeah.
my mic is in general quiet, so sorry if there's any,
Yep.
uh,
Your volume's back up.
yep, nice.
So yeah, continuing on. I mean, I'll even let you make A custom one yourself if you want. Just let me know and I'll open up the editor.
It's all fine for now.
Anyhow, yeah, that's a boring story, not worth paying attention to. And now I'll show you the true pain of using the fucking lock-on mechanic. So, like, I had to manually disable the. Can you see that?
I mean, I have like, let's not call it incredible. Let's just call it some delay of
Yeah.
perhaps
Latency. Anyway,
yeah.
can you see the motion sickness inducing shenanigans that are going on the
Oh
screen
yeah, yeah,
right
yeah,
now?
yeah. Now I do. Now I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the big problem with this game.
Um,
And
I can see
another
why.
problem is that you don't get auto regen. You just have to wreck those crates over and over and over again just so that you get healed up. Which ain't too practical. And instead of being able to get those parts from the ground, you have to manually send them to, I don't know where. All I know is that, it gets stored somewhere. The Gundam parts are actually stored in the balls, guys. Uh, and if this thing had remote play, I wouldn't mind, letting you control this thing. Not really. I mean, I'm not that much of a dick to do that to a buddy.
Well,
Okay,
let's just
I am. Where am I? No,
let's
look.
just split it up.
This is the unique mechanic. You can basically steal other parts and you can equip them. But it's pretty much useless because this game doesn't have the parts leveling from the previous one. So you're basically forced to pick, well, to put it simple, you just gotta pick whatever part is in the meta. And that kinda hinders your creative options when it comes to certain things, and now I'm just getting bullied by this thing. However, it's nothing substantial. I mean, I can just, like, for example, look at Atlas Gundam. It's supposed to be a well-performing machine, and the big problem right now is that, it got curb stomped. Just because it wasn't fully leveled up, because as I said, this game essentially forces you to snowball all the time. Because,
Why not?
yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of terrible design decisions when it came to this game. But at the same time, you could chalk it up to, I heard it from one guy. I don't want to misquote anyone, but I think it was Robert from Flail Throughs who said that this game was kinda intended to be, let's say, a live service game, which, not a good sign to start with. And
That
as you could see from, like, this game does have a mobile counterpart, which is decent enough for a mobile game, and even though it still does have a lot of flaws that mobile games have, not to mention the monetization, not to mention the fact that the whole FOMO shit and such are rather cancerous, to be honest. Uh, you know, well, that's
they
what mobile games are made out of, right?
they've got to make bucks somehow. So
Yeah. So yeah, for those newcomers fortunate enough to be spared from my musical abominations at the start of the stream, it is either Shirtlad and I happen to be streaming New Gundam Breaker alongside with my token Zoomer Wingman, if I may call you that. I mean,
I mean, Technically, I am a zoomer, but not. You know how it is with
Yeah,
the early 2000s generation.
yeah, yeah. I know, I know. But you know how it is in my case. I'm either being a dick or I'm being facetious, or both, depending on the situations. Sometimes all three, because I can't do math properly. Unless I'm working on giant Excel charts that take multiple months to finish.
In that case, you're the goat of math.
No, I'm just an artist with a
Yeah.
drive. Which, no one's called me that ever before, so, if you want another moniker for me, then there you go. Anywho, like, the only useful ability that I could use right now, and well, I've unlocked it, and it's gone. Well, and it's still not available. Say nothing. And this game has a lot of jank, because you use the space bar to basically use the thruster. This is, like, if you press there's a space bar and press forward, you go forward. If you press the space bar and nothing else, you go up. The rest of the controls are fucky as well, so yeah. In case you wanted to know. Oh look, I can't even smack him without the damn lock-on getting in the way, because you can disable the lock-on, which is good, and funnily enough, it had to be added through the later updates, because this game was much worse on release, which I
Uh,
found out through a couple of Google searches and me initially torrenting this thing. But
well, I prefer not to speak when it comes to piracy. Yeah, It's
yeah, but why not? It's the Giga Chad move.
I mean it is, but
It is. But,
it's
however, let's say
however,
hypothetically I pirated something in Minecraft. No, fuck it, I pirated Minecraft. Yeah.
it's like
You know
yeah,
what?
bro, I absolutely don't own in AR.
Let's go with the troll
But
suit, because
but
this is gonna give you quite the chuckle. It looks like, let's say, a lobster with Down syndrome. And I'm gonna check on the chat. Still nothing. So yeah, let's continue onwards through the story mode. Because, before I start doing anything productive such as grinding, yeah. And as you can see, there's the launch animation that can be skipped. Not sure whether the resolution is sufficient for you to see the other button prompts. You probably don't care, but like the entirety of ranged attacks is bound to right mouse button. As for the as for the others, it's basically a left and middle mouse button for basically melee, which makes it kind of weird. And oh look, a single shot shotgun which does nothing. Because this is a game made with jank in mind, not to say the least. And then I grabbed one. Because like I built this loadout specifically with grabbing stuff in mind. If I press button 5 right now, I'm gonna grab this one, I'm gonna slam. And yeah, I just built this one for trolling, because like when I first played through the campaign, I always got bullied by dumbass attacks and the grab attacks. So I was like, you know what? I know that robots don't really have feelings, in spite of the various advancements made in the AI, made in the fields of AI development. We still can't bully robots yet, so I tried to get as close to it as I could within the means, right? So my my primary weapon is literally just dropping the head part and being like, oh, pick up this juicy part, and it's actually a landmine. And as for the rest of it, it's basically some just the same. Like, oh, there's the enemy. Zap. And everything is just getting zapped. But what basically matters to me is that I collect the parts. Because my teammates are, while they are kind of, I'm looking for a family-friendly word to put it, but they're kind of fucking retarded.
I guess there's no family-friendly word for that.
Yeah, I presume. And the thing with those is that, yeah, where was I? Ah, yes. While the teammate robots aren't necessarily, completely lobotomized, they leave a lot to be desired. For example, sometimes they do care about objectives, and sometimes they are, Chief, you're on your own. You gotta do it. You gotta clutch the whole game. I'm just playing with whatever my designated grinding suit is. I mean, right now I ain't using a grinding suit. Right now I'm just using a troll suit for no apparent reason. But this is where it gets funny. I mean, funky. First attack. Second attack. And this guy is none the wiser. So I'm gonna grab him again. I'm gonna grab him again. Oh. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna drop this bomb. And, yeah, the fun part is when you can just charge into stuff and, buddy everything. And for some weird reason, there's... Oh. Yeah, I gotta wreck this one. Now, funnily enough, there's things such as braking power, which is like the things that increase your chance of breaking off enemy parts upon. Fuck. And this is one of the things in this game that I absolutely hate. The fact that the enemy can just hit you and they can just steal all your parts, which just pisses me off to no avail. But, what can I do, right? Anywho, is it starting to bore you yet?
Nah, not really. I'm intently listening to what you're saying.
Yeah, but feel free to get more active. I mean,
Do we have any viewers as of now?
I don't know, not really a thing that should concern us. I mean, just yeah, we got Cypin K in the chat. Hello there, little fella. This is Gundam Assault Survive, a terrible game for terrible people such as yours truly, and my nice little co-host. Yeah, I meant to make. I mean, fuck. Words don't work with me right now. I meant to call myself terrible. Just yours truly. But anywho, it is the fumbles that make it in Beyond God. Please, I hope. Otherwise,
Yeah,
otherwise it wouldn't be a shirt lad stream, right? Anywho, as you've not sure if you were there from the beginning of the stream, but I got myself a little wingman, and yeah, the chat can give him a name. Just come up with something that's either witty or shitty, depending on your mood. Anywho, I built this thing literally for. Yeah, I should probably put the nuke bazooka on there, but that would make it less versatile. Yeah, this game has a nuke bazooka, but it's semi-useless, just like most things in the game. And, by the way, this game has like all the stuff around melee combat, because you can't really do much with the ranged weapons. Take a guess. Does this game have any attack cancels or, you know, combo follow-ups? Aside from some, let's say, aside from, you know, the regular stuff. Take a guess.
Nope.
Exactly. I mean, the only thing that could be even remotely considered an attack cancel is basically using abilities, but at that point it's just you know, a weird resource timer. And if you've played the earlier games, which you probably haven't, I mean, I haven't either, because I'm still waiting for a decent ROM import, and I still gotta cut the bloat on my hard drive so that I have some space that I can spare without any second feel, well, second thoughts. And oh, there he is. Oh, eat some grenades and eat some spears. And fuck, he has used an ability again. Oh, now I'm gonna bully him, because that's what you should do in this game. You should bully. Oh, apologies for interrupting you. You were saying?
Yeah, that's what heroes do.
That's what heroes do. Exactly. I mean, I wouldn't mind if you were more active as well. I mean, it's up to you. It's just, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have to multitask, so.
Yeah, I forgot. You're playing shit while. Yeah, while I'm playing. I get it. Anyway, well, recover these parts. Still got nothing new. And, you know, after this one, I guess I'll go grinding. Give me a second. Funnily enough, the exit thing is bound to alt, so when I tap alt tab, it always it goes like, "Oh, do you want to quit the missions?" And that thing kind of cracks me up. It's like, no, I don't want to reset. Do you want to reset? It's like the, you know, the paperclip. Oh my! This thing has the turn A backpack, so yeah, that doesn't really tell you much, but what it does in essence is that it gives you butterfly wings that can just vaporize everything. Back to Stone Ages. So yeah. It's basically if Ted Kaczynski was a giant mechanical butterfly that wasn't glow up by okay. Okay, how are we gonna call the the resident fella that keeps posting the weird Linux memes on our mini server? No, not channel affiliated, just, you know, friend group. You know which one I mean, right? Oh, you there? You still there? Oh, fuck. Thingy crashed. Well, no worries, I guess I'll have to carry that thing myself. By the way, funnily enough, the whole NTD thing, I don't have the NTD on this machine. However, the shields are still transforming. You'll be like, how does it do that? The secret ingredient described. I mean, the secret ingredient is using the exam using head, and you know, for some reason it works out. Give me a second, I'll go look for him. I don't know where he went off. Oh, hell. Just give me a split second, alright? I'll be right back. Just, no, this one. This one. Oh fuck. I've been talking to the void, wasn't I? Well, anywho. Yeah, I suppose I'll have to carry this thing myself because, you know, there's been probably some network issues on my wingman's end, so yeah, I guess that's something that I'll have to deal with later. Anywho, as you can see, these are the enemies, and this is New Gundam Breaker, one of the shittiest PS4 games there is. At least as far as mech games are concerned. And oh no, this is the big problem. These suckers are already stacked up, meaning that it would kind of suck to have a couple of run-ins with these. And as you can see, that's exactly what happened. So yeah, one of the major points of criticism I can give to this game is that oh fuck. Well, that sucks. You know, because I mean, preferably enough, you'd want something that lets you fire off the rounds like immediately, but you know, this game is just weird. Like, you gotta flank stuff just so that you can use the Gundam Axis satellite cannon, and so on. Anywho, this game kinda lets you goof around with the robots and such. And oh look, balls! I'm gonna destroy some balls. This is quickly turning it into a full-on CBT stream. Yeah, sorry, I had to clear my throat real quick. And now I'm just gonna wreck these things. Now the thing with those are that, you know, okay. So this one, I'm gonna use the beam cannon. Oh, is it doing something? Not sure, probably not. This is the type of game that just, you know, tries to screw you over at every turn. Just, you know. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that this game is kind of whack. And, yeah, that's why I forced myself to play it. Because I still owe you one for the fumble that I did the last time, and you know, it's April. It's the beginning of. Okay, I got grabbed by some stuff. Yeah. let's just say that this game is incredibly wacky, and that's one of the things that I kind of despise about it, because it, you know, kind of impedes your enjoyment by forcing you to jump through all these hoops and stuff. And again, worry not, I ain't gonna whine for that long. I'm just kind of salty that due to some logistics problems, probably, my wingman guy just bailed on me, which is a shame. But, you know, what can I do, right? Oh. And the thing I have to do now is just... Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll have to... Okay, let me see. The scramble gun. I gotta get that guy. Well, for that purpose, I'm more than well equipped. Time to do this one, this one. Okay, we get this. Oh. Now the big problem is gonna be the fact that I gotta get this thing. And now I have a short buff that allows me to collect stuff real quick. And that's what I'm gonna do, because this level is designed mainly for grinding, so that's what I gotta do. And yeah, the buff didn't last. Well, let's see. Do we have any? Oh, yeah, we got the Trion Gundam and some endless world stuff. So I gotta slam this guy. Yeah, and right now switch to exam system. That thing don't work. Well, shame. Anywho, I destroyed the doggies and whatever. Look, let's just go collect that stuff, and oh, it has the tri-blade. Yeah, I'm thinking of replacing the backpack on this with either some beam cannons or something like that, because, well, as you're more than well aware of by now, it's been very useful. Anywho, I'll be playing this game for a little, and after around, let's see, no, I'm gonna give this one like 30 more minutes of, you know, this is gonna be 30 more minutes of basically torment. And I just had to clear my throat, but I was too slow to mute the mic. Yeah, I'm alright. Nothing serious. Anywho, thing I'll do now, basically get the AoE going, and on a semi-related note, if you want me to marathon this game, like actually just marathon this game, like for a couple of hours, like let's say 6 hours or something like that. Let's say you get me to 100 subscribers. It's, you know, that goal. And once we hit that goal, I'm gonna be obligated to play this game and actually marathon the whole story mode. Every single mission over there. I mean, yeah, considering my the size of the channel right now, it seems like a steep goal. But remember, this is New Gundam Breaker where I'm talking about, you know. So, yeah, not really something that I would play voluntarily, well, not for more than an hour, so yeah. If you got tendencies like that, then if you want to and if you want to see me stumble through this thing for, well, let's see, like my best estimation is gonna be like 4 hours or something. Yeah, you're more than free. And yeah, I gotta check on the chat. Just give me a second. I'm gonna deposit those parts. Alright. And oh, Shelva Sanctum is the most painful area I've had to experience. Okay, I don't know what that game is, Saipan, so apologies. I still don't. Apologies, I got no clue. Nope. If that's from a specific game, just let me know. I'll go look into it. If I can emulate it or, you know, get it somewhere on a discount, I might as well, you know, pick it up at some point. But yeah. The Gauntlet of Torment. I mean, not really Torment, it's just me playing that wacky game and kinda exaggerating a couple points. But, you know. Let's see. I think I got just enough to collect all those parts. Good. Now it's quite a shame that I have to. As I was saying, it's quite a shame that basically speaking, all you get is this thing, and after that, okay, I started. My voice is starting to lag out, so that means I should probably get some drink. Give me a split second. I'm gonna pick up a couple more parts, and yeah. Okay, what do we get? So we have some parts from the Kyrios, some parts from the Ultron, Kyrios chest, high new shield, Jin sword, Yune Gustoga, and Gaplan DR5 Rairu. That seems neat. And let's go and buy a couple parts. Because I'm slowly getting to the finish line, right? When it comes to completion rate, like, okay, I have only 34 kits with, let me see, with 50,000 GP cost parts, and from the green ones, it's just 116. Out of a total of 230, and in total I have only 100 models that are complete. Because in this game you have two scales, like 1144 and 1100, and yeah, that's what the parts are for. And the only difference is the size. So yeah, we have Blue Destiny Unit 2, Unit 1, Unit 3, Zeta, TR1, TR5. Like for TR5 I need only one to get the whole high grade thing. Zeta Plus just needs a backpack. You know what? I'll go back and go get a backpack for that, and give me a split second. I'll go. Yes, I haven't. It's Dark Souls. Dark Souls seems like a neat game. Oh yeah. The Wingman got us saying that he'll get back. It's just he's got some internet issues. Anywho, Dark Souls, I gotta switch to a drinking Sprite because I'm about to chug from the cup. Yeah. Anywho, Dark Souls. Yeah, that seems like a franchise of decent games. That would be fun to play because of stream. Because there's some games that I like to stream. Some games, well, there are some games that I just like to chill with. I mean, you probably wouldn't be interested in seeing me play JoJo Eyes of Heaven or stuff like that, right? Please, I assume. Anywho, why not give this thing a couple more goes, and after that we're gonna call it, and we're gonna play something that I actually enjoy as a palate cleanser, okay? Or you know what? While we're at it, chat, I'm gonna play a couple more levels, okay? So, your task, like while I'm playing this one, is to come up with a build that I'm supposed to recreate in the setup mode. Look, I mean, here's the test slot. I can basically build out of all these parts that I've unlocked so far. The only thing that's your only bounds are your own creativity. That's on the Lego boxes, right? I don't know, I haven't bought Lego for a long time, so it could have something different, possibly something more soulless. I don't know. Anywho, so yeah, if you like, I'm giving you the time window of this mission for you to come up with some sick looking custom build, or basically whatever. Like if you want me to build a Wing Gundam or a Zeta with a head from a Juagu or something like that, of course I'm gonna do it. That's gonna be funny, Like the only thing that's just do it. Just come up with something. Because I did come up with stuff, and I'm not sure whether people like it. I mean, this machine alone is probably a giant eyesore for everyone that has a sense of taste. Mine was probably numb still. Anyway, I'm gonna stack up on stuff real quick, because if I don't, I'm gonna get steamrolled by literally everything in this game. Like, oh, I'm gonna troll this guy. Hey, that's Akatsuki, yeah, I know that guy. I mean, that Gundam, but that don't matter. Let's go. And in the meantime, I'm gonna just run for parts, because that's what you usually turn to. The start is just like, oh, what a terrible game! I can't believe I'm playing this, blah blah blah. Stuff like that. That's the first part of the Stockholm syndrome when it comes to this game. The second part is like, this could have some potential, and then you're like, fuck this game, and then you're back to being like, oh, that's a neat game. But, you know, at that point your brain was already melted by that, as I've clearly stated, by that Stockholm syndrome, right? So that's how they get away with it. They just, you know, make it feel like it's fun, and then, like, just for a split second, you know, they give you this illusion of the game being good, and then they go back to the game being shite. At that point, you're already too deep, and then you're like, man, I dropped some. Let's see. I dropped 10 euros because on this shit because it was on sale, but I honestly pity anyone who bought this thing at full price. This is just pure masochism and a feat of, well, not really a feat, a feat of failures, if you can call it that. Yeah, it's a feat of failures in game design. Let's see, let's go to the main menu and Big Daka, it's what I'm going for. Oh yeah! What's up, my boy? Let's go get that Daka. So yeah. Now, we're gonna go into the test slot, and now, Big Daka. We're gonna want a backpack from the series Fumble. Where is it? Let's see, over here, and Psycho Zaku. I'm gonna switch to, yeah, it's on subarm. Now let's go get some shield that I can actually use, and also for Daka, right? So yeah, we got missile shield from the Gan, that's lame. We got the big halberd one, that's also lame. But what we want is like big fucking Daka, right? Let me check real quick. Yeah, big Daka. Alright, so we got missiles. Nothing out of the ordinary, just gotta, you know, gotta get something that I can actually boast about being, like, strong enough. So, yeah, let's go. Let's see. Tornado. This tornado. Rep launcher. A shining edge, that's boomerangs, and, you know, that's ain't nothing much. Shield toss. That's a Gatling. Okay, if you got any further requests or comments, I'm listening, alright? What we need is, where's that Gatling? We're gonna have the double Gatling. I mean, this one, let's go with the double Gatling with the shield because it looks swaggy as hell and I like it. Now, what are we gonna use as... I'm gonna use the chain mine. I wanna use the chain mine. Alright. Whip, and let's go with the big chain mine, okay? We're taking the big chain mine. Because we're going for maximum firepower. Now, let's see, this is gonna have a lot of head vulcans, and we ain't about head vulcans. Head vulcans are basically on the bottom of the food chain, and we don't want that, right? We want... That's a big gun. No. Just gonna have to look for something that I can actually use. Okay, we got head vulcan. Just give me a second. I'm gonna... And in the meantime, I should probably go and get you some music because I forgot about that. Because I'm kind of dorky and I forgot about, getting you the music. And again, that's... Okay. We got music. I mean, you could have told me, but, I can't blame you. My stuff is just, fumble after a fumble, so... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna use the gun head. We are gonna be officially the gunniest of all guns. Alright, maximum firepower, my dudes. Maximum firepower. That means I'm gonna take that thing from heavy arms. And give me a second, I'm gonna check on the chat. Does this game have Gundams from Wing? Oh, yeah, it does, but the thing is... Okay, let me show you, okay? It does have the... it does have the beam gatling, but only this one, It doesn't have the endless waltz gatling. Only this huge one. Even though I can use the serpent one, but you know what? I'm gonna just go for the big one. But speaking of endless waltz, that's a good... It's a good idea. I'm gonna use the feet from the heavy arms. Endless waltz custom. We got backpack already, and now all we need now is just something that I can use. Okay, victory. Does it have the assault buster thing? No, it don't. No, it doesn't. Well, that's a shame. Okay, let's see. I mean, we can use the Alex arms for the time being while I try and find something that I can... I mean, this has double beam rifle. Let's go with the Faz before we, get ourselves something that we can use much better. You know what? This thing is glorious. We're gonna use it. And what are we using for this? Okay, we got everything. Glorious. So missiles, recoil cannons, gatlings. Great overall. And what's the... That's the gunner frame, but that's... Let me see, so... Ranged power and brake power quite high. We have this one, which is attack power. But this one has fast recharge. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go for this one. Even though... And now we're gonna paint it. Now, I could ask you about, like, stuff, or I can just go with presets. Are we gonna go 3 times faster, or, this black and yellow? Yeah, it really puts the gun in the Gundam. Even though this kind of looks more like the Gun Devil from Chainsaw Man, if anyone here watches that. I mean, it would be neat. But, no pressure over here. We're just being sons of guns. Okay, let's roll. Let's take this little fella for a stroll. Yeah. I hope that rhymed. Or not. Okay. We got this one. And I'm gonna... Should I call it the Gundam or Gundam or... Yeah, free... Oh. Sorry for missing the chat of yours, Sarpin. I'm gonna fix that thing right after I... You know what? No. I'm gonna fix it right now because I would probably forget, and you can't really quit out of missions that fast, which kinda sucks, but you know what? I'm just gonna go to the bait modes, and now all parts. Let's switch it to red. Yeah, let's go full red. Even though I just gotta make the gun black. No. Can I make the gun black? Crap, I'm too... You ain't too late. You ain't never too late. I'm gonna get that thing sorted. Don't worry. The being of pure gun has been born. You know? It truly emphasizes the gunness of the the gunness of the whole thing. I'm gonna go eat some oatmeal. Oh yeah. Anyways, this is our main ranged weapon, a Gatling. It doesn't recharge very fast, but it's good enough for what it is. But look at the reach on the whip. Oh, shame it didn't reach to the second one, which is a shame, but you know what can I do, right?
I'm back.
Oh,
Yo. Sorry for that. The
yeah,
Industrial Revolution is consequence.
I know. You told me, and I relayed that thing to the chat. Fucking network issues.
Can you give me an update of what you
Okay,
did?
I'll catch you up to speed real quick, man. So, what we did was that, well, I kind of went on to some more grinding, and as you can see, the chat has conjured a being of pure firepower, so ranged and so shooty that nothing could ever surpass.
Wow, you're already at that point. Jesus.
I mean, I've already finished the game. Like, once I've purchased it, it's just that, you know, I left it up to the chat to create the machine, and the Vox Populi was like, you know what, just slap all the guns together.
Judging by the environment, it seems like a meme game, kind of.
Kinda. Yeah, I mean, I wish this was a meme game so that I could pretend that the low quality and other such things are doing of jest rather than, rather than incompetence. But, that's nowhere near or there. It's just, a side tangent. Anywho, they're going after me, so, then, hey, this.
I suppose at this level it's no issue for you to.
And this is
destroy
just a
them.
bonus level, which, no, this bonus level has a feet fetish, because all that ever drops over here are literally foot parts. So yeah,
Wait for you.
literally this, not for me, it was like, I'm pretty sure, Quentin Tarantino went into the Bandai HQ and it was like, okay, should I, do I have to pass?
Well, I'm not the one to judge, so go ahead.
Nah, fuck it. Not today. Apologies, but not today. He would have said like, anyway, I want some feet in this game. And they're like, Tarantino-san, mochiron desu! And they'd probably grant him his wish of getting a feet-only level. Anyway,
I guess the graphics aren't that bad, honestly. What year is this game?
I think it's 2019. I mean, to
Yeah,
put
okay,
it in perspective, it's just, you know, slightly... It's a slightly polished up version of... shit, I'm getting body left and right. But this is just a slightly polished version of... How's it called? Gundam Breaker 3, which was a good game and had all the nice things. And then it went, and then the devs went like, you know what? That's a lot of nice things that people like. How about we remove them? Oh, it
seems like
was not like that word by word, but you get what I mean.
I figure. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it seems like it's been made in Unity or something, judging by the.
yes,
I can't.
it looks like a Steam Greenlight reject. I know. I am more than well aware of that.
Yeah, I'm a heretic. I'm not that into Gundam, so I can't say anything about its accuracy when it comes to the storyline and these things. But
I mean, that don't really matter. Like in this case, I mean, we're ranting about the game, okay? Not about the franchise. Because like, if I were to quiz you on the franchise, it would have been a different story. It's just, you know, me dunking on a badly executed game and, you know, taking you along for the ride and taking the chat along for the ride. Uh, can you check the chat real quick?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Uh,
Any
Let
new
me see.
messages?
Well, no. Seems like the Stapin is the last guy to write anything.
Oh.
I mean,
The most appropriate name is only Gun No Them. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna name it by. What the hell now? And I completed another
feel
mod.
free to type.
To what?
No. I was just encouraging the chat to to get a bit more active.
Okay, go for it. I mean, it may be my stream, but I'm just shit posting. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna change the name to. Oh, I'm gonna go change the name to. Oh, yeah, the. Only gun. Yeah. Hold on. How was it? Only gun, no damn, yeah. Only gun. No damn. Okay. It doesn't let me. It doesn't let me make long names, so yeah. Only gun, no damn.
Isn't there like a 16 character limit or something?
I guess.
Maybe.
You want me to make one as well?
I mean, sure, but name it however you might like.
Okay, just okay. What do you want it to look like?
Well, that depends on the available parts. I
Just
guess.
just go from whatever's whatever's in your mind. First thing.
Well, but
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure.
I know that you don't know shit about the franchise. Just go for it. Come up with something.
Well, okay. Is there a railgun?
There's a railgun.
Okay. Start with that, I guess.
Okay. There's one on the Atlas. That's from. It's over here. No, not beam saber. I'm gonna take the railgun. And though I think there's a there's a railgun on the backpack. That's on the Dual Gundam Soul Shroud. That's, let me see. Guess that's on the arms.
Alright.
Okay, let's give me a second. I'm gonna remove the head and such real quick so that you can have. Or I'm gonna switch the thing to the base model so you you have a better view of all the things that I've added.
Great.
I'm gonna
Okay, so I guess having a dual wheel with something weird would be nice, but I'm not sure even.
dual wielding stuff. All right. I'm gonna. I'll gladly oblige. Request. So yeah, let's go and we got a railgun on the back. Now let's use Gundam wing. Okay, let's use the big ones.
Okay.
Okay, now unleash your inner man child. Go for it.
Well, okay. So the anti-ship rifle does seem nice to be dual wielded, but I mean, do we care about defense at all?
No, we don't care about stats. They're irrelevant. This game is
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
fuck us over either way, so just go for whatever.
Okay, so we can start off with the anti-ship gun,
Okay, we got.
and
I mean, we got all the guns, so
does it have like wings or something?
of course.
We can fly. Yeah. Okay. Great.
Put it in Spanish, por supuesto, or something like that. I don't speak Spanish that much, so. Hold up. Wing Pro 0. And not this one. Let's see. Wing and the waltz. Where's just the wing and the waltz? But yeah, there's 0 endless waltz with these wacky wings. Okay, do you want these?
I'm not sure what you mean because I'm having a bit of latency.
Yeah, you got latency. Okay. This one?
Is it Wing Gundam Proto Zero? Or...
No, Wing Gundam.
Oh, just Wing Gundam. Oh yeah. The color,
yellow.
the color.
The yellow
Yeah.
one. Alright.
The yellow blue one. Just...
Now, yellow blue one. Alright. Yellow blue one. Yellow one. Blue one. Was from.
Do we have anything?
Okay.
Do we have anything short range?
Short range.
As in melee?
Melee. Not really. Should I? We got a large sword. We got a lance. We got a whip. We got a twin blade. Double saber.
Oh,
axe.
whip. That's kinky.
Oh, kinky. Let's see.
Okay, include the whip. If you could.
Yeah. Let's see. Beam ribbon, heat rod. This looks like a big heat rod, so we got it. I'm just gonna find a screw whip. That sounds even more king. Okay. Let's give it some legs, or you know what? Let's give it some legs!
Considering the success of 2B, why shouldn't
You know
a
what?
Gundam robot
Now it's
do its
the
own
ultimate
thing?
cherub.
Robot OnlyFans? Either way, let's see. What's that heat rod thing? Is it? I suppose it's what it's called.
Yeah. It's just, you know, basically a very hot rope. But, you know. Anywho, so are we gonna give it any legs or should it just stay?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with legs. What are the available upgrades?
We got a lot of legs, but, you know.
I mean, is it just like the design of the legs, or do they do anything?
I mean, they do, but, you know, we don't care about that. We're just about those dummy fake thighs. I mean, not really, just come up with whatever.
Yeah, I mean, some badonkers would be nice as well.
Ooh.
But I suppose
that'd be the one that would be, you know, there would be kind of. Anywho. Okay, I'm gonna take these legs.
Yeah, Zaku 2, the green,
Yeah, alright.
the army green. Seems fine.
Alright. I'm gonna put the missile pods on. Now, for Buddy, I'm gonna... Like, there's quite a lot of it. I mean, we can get even more guns, but... At the same time, we got, like... Again, Ag Guy, which is just super weird.
Camper is also pretty nice.
Camphor. Camphor. That would be good. That would be a good idea. Oh, yeah. You got the latency. I forgot. So yeah. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna use the camphor torso. And
Alright.
all we have to sort out now is the head. Now I'm saying that
Zigok.
they go well.
That
The
seems
thing with the Zigog is that it's both a body and a head. But you know what? Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah, let's Zigog, and we gotta make it super fucking wacky. Now let's paint it. I could use the preset, and we gotta make a weird abomination of various. Now let's keep it gray. So that people would ask, why are you gray? You are gray. You are gray, yes.
You agree?
Who says I'm gray? You are gray.
I'll have to I'll have to rewatch the original
Yeah, you gotta
Uganda.
do that. Anywho, we have our weirdest creature of the... Yeah.
But I mean, aesthetically, it's pretty pleasing.
Yeah.
I must say. I'm not sure about its functionality, but I mean, adding a few shields to defend ourselves. But I mean, do we need defense if we can just run away or fly away or just
Yeah, let's
completely
just go with
obliterate
whatever,
any enemy?
because that's what we usually do. Cypern K asks whether I do own a CD. No, this one is essentially bought from Steam on discount after the patches and after, let's say, buyer's remorse.
Oh, it's the thing that's been on like 80% discount or so that you told me about, or is it
No,
something
we
different?
haven't started the second game yet. And let me look at my watches real quick. You know what? We're gonna start the second game after this level, because I can only handle so much. Pure. How do the Spanish say it? El cringe. Or I don't know. I don't speak I don't speak that much Spanish, so yeah.
We figure.
My humble apologies to all the various Spanish people watching. I apologize for utterly mutilating your native tongue.
Yes, tú eres el hijo de grandísima puta.
I don't even know
Okay, now,
what that is.
now I fucked it up with the Hispanic audience. Whatever.
Yeah, this is
So
our glorious and vile miscreant in action. And we can do this.
I feel like it can't really do much other than be like agile.
I mean,
and
it's agile and fragile, and I mean everything here is fragile. So, but you know what we have? We have speed, and we also have no boost. So we're probably gonna croak if something even breathes on us. But you know that's a given right now, because this is a wacky game.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm
The
supposed
ultimate
to
attack.
My ultimate attack is running away, just like in the JoJo's. And I'm gonna...
Okay, now we have the N-word path.
Now we have the pass. Alright! No, I'm not going to um, recite the famous piece of poetry by the name of Rappin' for Jesus. For he has decided to give the song some urban appeal by making it hip and making it slick. And his crew is quickly expanding, for the old JC is his close affiliate, or associate, or a fellow, depending on the word substitute you want to use. I mean, I gotta say, senor, this ain't a bad choice of, weapons and so on.
Yeah, except
I think you've accidentally created, something
the acute
that's
lack
far,
of
far more
any
superior to
defense.
whatever I came up with. But,
Are you so sure about that?
yes,
Wait, are you insta healing or is it manual? Do you have to pick up some crates or something to
yeah, I
heal?
have to pick up some crates. Because this game, hates the people who want to have fun. So yeah, let's go get these arms. These nuts. I mean, if I ever get a proper microphone, which, I
Now,
probably have to crowdsource. But,
now your
if
sound is
if
it's great.
it's gringo. Uh, yeah,
No, it's great. I
if
mean,
I ever get a proper microphone, and and you happen to be in a proximity to where I'm playing this from, then you know what? Fuck it. I'm giving you the controller, or I'm borrowing you the keyboard, and you're gonna have to play this shit. Okay, okay. And now for a proper palate cleanser.
I mean, as a as a gamer who's been born with a joystick, it sounds like a nice challenge to me. So I will accept once we get the opportunity.
Yes, Case says CDs and nuts, and for some reason the live chat has been slow. Well, that don't matter. Yeah, I forgot to switch it to like the completely ungenerated chat. Anyways, we have Genesis Alpha 1 booting up, and yeah, to momentarily distract you from the lack of Game, I am going to. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I still have to crop that thing. No, not really, because it's gonna adjust to the frames. So give it a second. It's gonna load, but for the time being, enjoy this nice little image. And I'm gonna go and get the thing going. I hope it doesn't crash, because that would kind of suck. Yeah, I'm in the main menu. Just give me a second. I'm gonna pull that up on screen. Yeah, it's still
You know,
kind of.
Candy. Sapin is asking you whether you know Candice.
Ah, look, I may be foolish, but I'm not. How do I put it? Yeah, I'm not gullible enough to fall for this one. Now, who's the scan? I know who scanned this, and you're probably gonna use the Candy's, appendage or member, or Candy's nuts fit in your mouth. But you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna fall for it. Disregard what I've just said. I have no clue who scanned this. Would you please introduce me to her?
I mean, it's maybe he'll steal your lungs, like in ASDF movie.
What's an AS? Oh yeah, ASDF. That's the
The stick figures.
yeah. That's the stick figures, and that guy who likes
Wait,
trains, and
I like.
yeah. Some may
Let
even say
me-
he's the chaser of trains. Oh,
Actually, they released the 14th episode of ASDF.
that's
Really,
nice.
so
I'll go check it out after the show. Right now,
Yeah, I'll
okay.
just put
Am
in.
I on? Yeah, the screen's up, and right now I'm trying to get the nearest radiation blue deposit, which is basically a spot that radiation blue in this game is your main resource for getting stuff. And since I haven't built a proper hyperdrive, I'm just gonna have to spam these hyper jumps like a total idiot. So, yeah, please disregard the various wacky visual thingies. It's
Yeah, the hyper jumps are pretty trippy.
yeah, it's like they just stuff some leam in the AC. Hold up, was it a bong? Were you ripping a bong?
Nah, for sure not. How could I? No, no,
Oh,
no. That
yeah,
ain't
because
happening.
it just made
Well,
the bubble-ish noises, and I was like, I was in a
you know,
facetious mood. Now, this thing,
426.
no, it's just no, 4-2. It's just 4-2 right now. And now this game, it lets you beam onto enemy ships. So right now, I'm invading an enemy ship and going full Doomslayer on them. Yeah, enjoy the show, and please observe as I probably fumble somewhere else.
Wait, what's the? Did you already finish the storyline in this one?
No, I haven't. This one is a roguelike, and I don't feel like finishing the storyline because I haven't gotten all the unlocks yet. As you can see, I mean, you're probably getting some latency, so let me catch you up to speed and let me catch the viewers up to speed, alright? Alright. This game is called Genesis Alpha 1, as I've probably said. It's a survival game where you get to build your own ship, and what the f was that? Oh yeah, I think I stepped onto a turret or something like that. Anywho, the way it works when it comes to there's probably some radiation. Anywho, I should probably stop saying anywho and anyways. But thing is,
Either way.
either way, yes, either way. However, despite no,
Unfortunately, your mother.
unfortunately, mother. Exactly. Anywho, fuck, I did it again. I got rid of my anyways habit, and I got hit by my own anywho habit. So yeah, this also has turrets. Well, the enemy ships do have turrets, so that's what you gotta destroy because they're gonna target you, and I'm running out of ammo, so good times, great times even.
Yeah, nice minigun you've got there. I suppose it's a minigun, or
Anywho,
perhaps.
I'm gonna go back to the ship.
So you're just kind of blasting your way through each level.
Anyways, I
Oh,
started
wow.
blasting. So yeah, my attempt to demonstrate the feature that it lets you board ships was largely a fumble at my part because this one was already looted, but as you could see from those liquid metal guys, they were oh, how do I put it? And those liquid metal guys are just there to take pot shots at you, and there's one of the various aliens that you can kill or imprison or do any of the various other shady things to, and after that you can get some of their DNA and do questionable things with it. And I'm talking like full-on Jurassic Park level stuff. Now, let's see. We don't get any.
Can this member fit in your rear end?
Oh, that was good. Oh, it was something that Sci-Fi Case said, or
Yeah. I'm just reading the chat. No, who forgot to put hold.
No, no.
Well, that
You're
wouldn't
trying
be
to be
appropriate.
loud. I see.
I was going to it, in which case I'm not judging.
Oh, now what's this? You see this red dot? I don't know what the red dot is, but I want to see it. You see the red dot? There's no more red dots. Not, now I'm
Not
weird.
really.
The game's the game is gaslighting me. Help,
Wasn't that
por
the
favor.
hyper jump?
No, it was not from the hyper jump. There was legitimately some red dots on that.
Maybe you're just dying or stuff.
No, no, I'm not dying. Anyways, this is the ship. At least the schematic or something like that. We got robots, and yeah, I've built this all of that from resources. Now the way you can get it, and for some reason let's see, what happened? Oh, yeah, there's a crisis at alien research station, so I'll have to go and babysit this little thing for a while. I'll be right back to speaking. Now, oh, you see
was
this
that
little
ship?
octopus? I'm gonna bully it.
I don't see it yet, but in about 15 seconds or so,
Yeah.
I will be studying.
Now you're observing me as I teabag the little alien that I've captured earlier. Now, the thing you can do to the stuff that you've captured is that you can either use the research thing, which just strips them of some biomass, and it takes away from their health bar a little, but it gives you some resource, or you can just wake up and choose violence, and you obviously know the aftermath. They're gonna get turned into a red tint of yogurt, to put it simply, and that's that.
Disintegrate, yeah.
We got the hangar, and we can go on to planets with this thing. This is our close friend, I'm gonna call it. Okay, name it please. I ran out of names, and game generated one. It seems to be too generic. I'm gonna name it propane from now. For now, this guy's gonna be called
Wait,
propane.
what? Were you asking me or?
Yeah, I'm asking
Yeah.
you. Name this
Well, the guy that's named lynched officially.
yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, he does seem kind of sussy. Let's call him Hank.
Hank. I mean, he's a
Like
crewman, so okay, Hank.
Yeah, like Hank from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It's a meta reference.
Yeah, and I'm gonna call this guy. Anyways, this is the tractor beam. This is gonna be your main. You know what? Like next time, I'm gonna send you. Like on the next stream, I'm gonna send you the installation files for this game so that you could, get something to entertain yourself while I'm playing stuff. Well, learning the ropes on this one. Anyways, this is the tractor beam, your main source of resources, where you just go to the monitor, you pick, well, usually on the screen there's some debris that you can use, and you can then beam stuff on board. Of course, both with the expeditions from the hangar and with the tractor beam, there's a slight risk that there's gonna be some, let's say, extraterrestrial hitchhikers, which which are gonna crawl around your ship, spread some fungus, and they're gonna do a little trolling. So you're gonna,
Humongous thing is Among Us.
yeah, some sussy imposter, to use the Zoomer lingo. This is the refinery. It basically takes the breaks that I take from planets and it turns them into useful stuff. This is deposit, which is basically the place where I hoard stuff. This is the ship assault zone, which is good for teleporting onto wrecked ships. But anyways, that don't matter. Right now we're
It,
on a
yeah,
cruise.
it's not too dissimilar to Astroneer, the game where it's like kind of No Man's Sky but better.
Yeah, I mean,
And
oh, I know Astroneer, but no, this one,
I mean,
this
at
one
least when
is.
it comes to the survival aspect and thriving on unlimited resources, mining.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
not necessarily mining. Like you know what I mean.
this one has its own brand of weird. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
yeah,
something mechanical.
some some mechanics. Yeah, I can agree with that. Anyways, now we're gonna go onto a planet because it's gonna be fun. Also, if you have terminals, you can help out your crewmates because they're a bit lobotomized when it comes to doing certain tasks, so they're gonna be slower. So you can't completely automate everything, which is fine by me. Right now we're gonna go onto a planet with our homie.
I mean,
How do we?
I'm
Yeah,
an
Hank.
automation nut, so
What?
yeah, call it whatever you like. Hang the Baka for some.
Hank, but
It's tough.
yeah,
Baka.
yeah, I'm not completely sure how many letters it allows me to use. I mean, I wanted to name one character the Senator Janitor, but it didn't let me. So yeah, I still gotta find out. Oh yeah, this is gonna be another hyperdrive segment. So yeah, I'm gonna get that one. Apologies for the flashbang, everyone. It just, you know, it just starts shining when I discover new stuff, which ain't the ideal if you're, playing it in. Well, I forgot to turn on the lights, so yeah. I'm right now. I'm kind of looking like the stereotypical needs with the only thing that shines in the room being the monitor. Anyways, let's go bully this spider. Oh, spider, you can't do much. Yeah. Okay, Arachnoid's bullied, and now I'm gonna teabag him. As per gamer tradition. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah.
Oh, I only saw the spider now. Yeah,
And
you
now you're
buttered them.
seeing the teabagging. That's yeah. Such a shame that I can't completely adjust the latency to be 0. Now I have to.
I guess you could stream it to me on Discord, for example, but in that case,
Yeah.
probably your FPS would suffer. So
No, that won't be that much of an issue, and that's in fact a good idea. Okay, so chat, give me a second. I'll go set this thing up. I recommend. Oh, yeah, Siphon. I'm gonna name one Joe. Just give me a second. I'm gonna share my screen. uh, so yeah, Genesis and Gulai.
yeah, I
Okay,
heard it.
it's much better.
Let me see. Turning in the stream. Yeah, it's better now.
Oh, yeah,
I'm under attack help. I now see Hank saying that, so
yeah.
I guess
Sussy Hank.
it's solved. Yeah, fine, fine.
Okay, so yeah, little Sussy Hank is gonna be mine in this thing, and the main objective, at least mine, is getting the enemies to spawn because they drop the clone samples, and I can use the clone samples to research new cool stuff, which is always nice. Because in this game, I think there's like the whole requirements for getting new factions unlocked. I've unlocked the second tier of each, but I still have to unlock the pirates faction, which involves killing 100 pirates, mechanics faction, which involves killing 100 mechanics, and of course there's the tier 3 of clone company, which requires you to get I think 6 clones to tier 3, and let me think. Okay, that's yeah. That one needs 6 clones to tier 3. The weapons one wants 6 weapons to tier 3, and then then there's also some more. Then there's the third one, which wants me to refine, I think, 60 pieces of platinum.
That 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 is not zero.
Yep, that's non-zero. But fortunately, we have the recipe for Arachnoid 3, which, funnily enough, we get to splice the genes of various alien species. So we're kinda
So kind of a CRISPR, but
yeah, kind of a
I
CRISPR, but in such a way that it's not. I like to imagine that that I actually keep one crewmate in a jar or something like that, and I'm letting some aliens run trains on her or whatever. I mean, that would be fun. But in this game, the only thing that we're completely allowed to sexually harass are the square robots that work in the unloading dock. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna load up and we're gonna go back to the
again,
ship.
immediately compared to the first game we played, it's
Much crisper, yes.
yeah, and it's I mean the quality is just different.
Okay,
The level of the game and the
this
features
guy's
it has.
gonna be Joe.
So,
Joe.
now the question is which one? Joe Star?
Oh, Joe Mama. Ah.
I mean,
Okay, I'm
there
gonna
are
name it Joe Mother. His name is Joe
Mother,
Mama.
Joe Mother Junior.
Yeah. And look. Oh, look at his robot. Oh man. This robot
What?
is so dummy thick.
Why is it just kind of doing its own thing? Like
I don't know, maybe
going
it was
in the
trained
direction.
to, deal with that sort of attention.
It's kind of just moving around senselessly. So
Yeah. Anywho, before I get slapped by the HR, well, I'm the HR, so I don't know how that'll go, but generally, oh yeah, we should probably go get some more radiation blue, which is the main resource we need for research, but at the same time there's an alien on my radar and I have to sort that thing out. That's one of the things in this game that, you get generally used to, is that you get a motion detector that's kind of like the one from Aliens, and just like the one from Aliens, it's just gonna beep at you like, as if it was some petulant thing that just needs your constant attention.
the understanding Mrs. Cover.
Yeah. So Cypern Case says he's gonna be leaving soon, so yeah, he wants Shargakuru, which is Shar's theme from Gundam. And yeah, I'm going to grant him that courtesy. So right now it's gonna go to my main playlist. Man, is the remix from Super Robot Wars a good one? I suppose.
What
Alright,
did you just say? You
I
your
just
mic
switched
kind
some music, that's all.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Let me actually listen to that song. It's from Gundam, I suppose. Looking at
I'll send you a link afterwards, it's alright. But I have to adjust the volume, otherwise I won't hear it. Okay, now we're set. Please keep me updated on the chat because I'll be busy mining. I'll be busy tending to miners. What am I saying? I mean, I ain't 100 million. Oh, can you turn down por favor because
Oh yeah. It's
we're gonna
interfering
get
with.
hit by the copyright Jennies.
Oh, I mean, I doubt the algorithm is that strong, but
Just
good
be on the
channel.
safe side. I'm using the video game remix. Oh, whoa!
What exactly are you mining now?
Did you see that spider that just fell? Plutonium. Did you see how I just shot that spider and the spider shot upward? It was like yeet.
Yeah, is it stunks?
Stunks.
I'm sure mining plutonium like that is safe.
I mean, honestly, I should probably, start going on tangents. A lot more tangents because I don't know whether people enjoy it, but that's what I usually do when I solo stream. So yeah, it's just spitball random things and I'm hoping it will be at least remotely entertaining. So yeah, we're mining radium. Like we're unironically just mining radium for no apparent reason.
Is that even legal? Like, hold up. I mean, radium.
We're in space.
Is it metal? Yeah, sure. Why not?
We are in space. That means we are free to commit all the OSHA violations we want. We can even mix water and salt without glasses.
Damn, that's high level chemistry.
Yeah,
Science, bitch.
some high level chemistry. That's right. I'm gonna go back into the transporter and I'm gonna go check up on the chat.
It doesn't seem to have been updated. No, it's just
Okay, no
happened.
new messages. I
Yeah,
see.
no. Not now.
Even though the send off message, I mean, the outro song is probably gonna be some good stuff. At last.
By the way, hate to interrupt you with sad news or good news, depending on who you are. I'll be forced to leave in about 7 minutes, give or take.
It's alright,
7:15.
Yeah,
Now,
I can sort that out. No worries.
yeah, so I'll leave you alone to your own devices. But
To my devices. No, do not leave me unsupervised.
I'm sure you'll manage. So, is there anything like? I mean, there has been a lot of special things about this game, but anything that'll really blow my mind, quite literally, perhaps blow my mind.
I don't know.
You might want to show me, or is it mostly just like hyper jumping through space and finding planets and then
I mean,
jumping out?
like right now I'm in the grinding phase because I just wanna fast track the acquisition of certain stuff. So right now I'm in the grindy one. So yeah, not much adrenaline to be found here, but you know, it has a lot of awesome things. But like for example, there's a chance that, as you have seen, there's a chance that there's some alien fungus on the ship, which you can then clear out. You have some lore entries. Let me go back to the front of the ship. Like this is my PDA, which I can open, and we're gonna be. Let's read about this thing.
Infestation, right?
Yep, and it shows you this nice little documentary by. Yeah, I should probably get some music playing.
That's some high effort shit right here.
Yeah, and you're basically getting. I mean, copyright is gonna murder stream. I mean, not really. I'm using game remixes, so let's hope the whatever copyright gen is getting stuff
Oh well.
sorted, and it's gonna be alright. I mean,
I think there are ways to game this if you cut the song short.
I don't really care, man. I mean, let's just stick with game tracks and work out them. And some some open source music is also, you know, safe on the algorithm, on the whatever copyright thingy sort of things. So yeah, vámonos. So yeah,
What are you doing right now? What are you trying to accomplish?
I'm trying to get as much radiation blue as I can because
And what are you going to do later with radiation blue?
I'm gonna, well, after I get a lot of radiation blue, like for example, as you can see, I'm using this panel, and now I've beamed this piece of debris on the ship, and well, it's used for research, and I'm gonna get some better guns, and I'm gonna get some better clones.
Alright, so it's grinding to get even better stuff.
I mean, I'm
Yo.
trying to get better stuff, but general thing in this game, well, the general goal of each round that I'm not really following is to find a planet that's...
Is that katakana, by the way? I think it is.
Is that what?
Katakana, I mean, on the keyboard.
Yeah, that's katakana.
Yeah, so...
Anywho, you see these green balls? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever.
So these green balls are quote-unquote Genesis planets, and essentially you shove some crew members onto these various planets in efforts to, you know, recolonize them. And since you can make your own custom crew members, like, let's go to the clone lab right about now, and let's go for the greenhouse. By the way, you have your own greenhouse, and you can make your own biosphere, which then lets you, you know, keep a lot of aliens. And so we have human free. Because
Human 3! Wait, are we human 1 or human 2?
yeah, I'm human free because we humans were so good they made a sequel out of us. Of course,
Damn, bro.
we can choose any of the two main options based on the forklift certification. You know, like
Who's
can
gonna
drive forklift, cannot drive forklift. Of course, we have various other hybrids, which are just, you know, moved a little when it comes to stats, and they also have different resistances.
I mean, humans will always be the most resilient out of the...
Resilient. I mean, they're well balanced and they have a decent intelligence. In this
Well,
game.
decent. Well, I meant in real life. But...
Oh, okay.
I guess it applies to games as well.
Please, I hope.
I'm just hoping
humans in real life are fucking stupid. I mean, like, for example, I'm stupid, but in a smart way that people enjoy. I mean, I'm hoping that people enjoy my brand of stupid.
I mean, we're all stupid in a way. It's fine.
Yeah.
And
I'm perfectly okay with it. It's just, you know.
Well, some more than the others. That's a fact. But
yeah, that's a fact. But yeah, that don't stop me from being my brand of stupid. Anywho. Yeah. Don't really care much about that tangent, and let's see, we got enough radiation blue.
I want to get replaced by AI, that is.
Anywho, let's go get those upgrades. So, first things first, let's go to the workshop, and we're gonna... Ooh, that's a nice dummy fig yellow robot you got there. Anyways. Had to do it. I'm contractually obligated to harass those robots. Because robots don't have no rights, and...
It was in your streamer contract with you.
What?
Never mind.
Okay, apologies, I didn't catch it. Anywho, we're gonna get another
Mini
gun.
flag.
Mini flag, yeah. It's pretty cool, but I don't use it much because it eats a lot of ammo, and I haven't used it yet, so I don't know, but... You know what? I should try it.
Yeah, go ahead. Just not in the greenhouse, I suppose,
Unless
unless
there's,
the
yeah, unless there's
if
some
it's making
hitchhikers,
it.
I get it.
Yeah. But I mean, unless the whole area is breakable.
I mean, it ain't breakable. That's the best part.
Yeah, so you can blast off whatever you want.
Okay,
That's
let's
a
see.
double
What does it
shooter.
do? Okay, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, so it's a burst fire, and it's a fat fucking gun that supposedly deals a lot of damage. Interesting. Interesting. I prefer my shotgun or the semi-auto rifle that just lets me like bap 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 bap. But you know, let's see.
As as the shirt lad would say. Anywho, I'll be leaving you. So sayonara,
See ya.
and see any potential viewers we could have on Sapien, of course.
We could have.
Hopefully, I wasn't too cringy. It's my first time actually streaming, like
Yeah.
being a co-host in a stream. I usually, when I used to record
Yeah, I'm
videos, I
pretty sure
record them
I
off.
pinged Midnight Header and then usually a Spyro, so I guess they're also over here, but you know, got no clue.
This
They're
guy,
probably gonna catch uh, the VOD or something like that because, like, you know, Header,
our main goal was
uh,
our main goal was to entertain you, and hopefully
yeah.
we did. I'll leave you on your own, as I said.
I'll leave you on your own. Go on without me. Okay, that's starting to sound kind of like those you know, those
Yeah,
B movie things.
let's
But
let's not get overly sentimental. We'll see each other again, I'm sure. Anyway, see ya
anyway,
for now.
see ya.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, chat. Goodbye, chats in the chat.
Anyway, I'm really going.
Yeah, I mean that was the most drawn out farewell that I've ever heard. But anyways, please it was somewhat funny. So yeah, let me quick check on. Oh, time for an Ocarina of Time review. I recommend it. I'm not sure. Like, I I haven't played many Zelda games, and I'm pretty sure there's people that are more, you know, they're probably better at review and stuff. So yeah, if there's probably other and better avenues for that. Apologies. It's it's not the type of game that I would play, given that I mainly play on PC. But you know, could be something. But anyways, I'm just gonna mind these things. So yeah, I'm not really big on Zelda, but you know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of channels that do that sort of stuff. So with so much options, there's probably some for Ocarina of Time as well. You know, I like games where you get to play with robots or play as robots. And yeah, next stream I'll be probably marathoning Gundam vs. Ada Gundam or something like that, depending on my IRL schedule or something like that. All of that, well, something of that sort. And we got leeches. I don't see those often, so that was a nice little change of pace. And we even got a new, how's it called? Yeah. We even have a new research option. So let me check. Weapons. We got. Why doesn't it let? Oh. Yeah, that's That's some weird grenade launcher. And yeah, vámonos, as the Spanish say. Are there any resources in here? Yeah, 6 more pieces of radiation blue. How many pieces do I have? Is it enough to... Yeah, that's enough for me to make some more clones. I'm gonna make some more clones. I know this one's not as action heavy as the second one, at least when on the ship and just chilling, but we're gonna level the liquid one, we're gonna level the arachnid one, and yeah, I wanna know how many things do I need to level to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only the arachnoid left, and after that we got ourselves the clone faction. So yeah, that would be great. That'd be swell. I'm just gonna fast track this thing because why not? I'm gonna guard the beam because that's where the aliens spawn. I'm gonna go and quick check on the chat. And be honest, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, I'm not really in the mood to make to do stuff around Nintendo 64 or its emulators, so apologies. There probably ain't gonna be any of that right now, but I got news. I got good news for you, Sapin. You know how you wanted me to make the you know, Earth Federation 0079 roster video for Gundam Assault Survive? It's in the works. I mean, I've got quite a lot of stuff in the works because there's only so much time in the week, and I still have my part-timer and such, but yeah, I'm getting to that. I'm gradually getting that done, and this seems like it's gonna be a good time. You know, as I was saying, I mean, if I was a Nintendo guy, and because honestly, probably the only game that I would play on a Nintendo 64 would be, I guess, some Super Robot Wars, and maybe some other Gundam Abandonware, but not necessarily, you know, Link or Zelda, or Link or Mario, and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure it's good. It's just, you know, not my specific cup of coffee at the moment. If you get what I mean. I'm gonna try and use this. Oh, it's already being taken care of. Anyways, scratch that. I'm gonna go and check on this thing. It's clear. I'm probably moving too fast, and then whoever's playing this on double speed, like the VOD, is probably gonna be like, why are you moving around so fast and such. That's on me. There's some sights. Good. But I don't see the radiation blue, so let's hyper jump over here, and there's some other hitchhikers in refinery, and these didn't bring no towels, so they're pretty much hostile. No, they broke the NAP, non-aggression principle. Ah! Anyways, my attempt to replicate Arnold's screaming, as well as the attempt to get those hitchhikers off the ship, was a success. So right now, I mean, it wasn't that much of a success, but you know, I'm gonna call it a success, because why the hell not? I'm gonna touch down on that planet. Or is I'm just some person on the internet. I mean, I'm just some random schmuck on the internet as well. It's alright, it's just my personal thing. It's not much. I mean, I like the Gundam games because you can lab stuff out in that, and you can just go nuts with stuff. And also, it has cool robots, which I like the Zaku's, the Camphors, the Gyaradogas, the Hygogs, the Egg Guys. I mean, I love Egg Guys. But, you know, yeah, all of us are just randos on the internet. Having fun, preferably. I mean, I hope you're having fun. I mean, if not, then, my efforts have... Ooh, that's an O2G. So you're saying that we basically have a planet that's suitable for humans. That's good. Such a shame that I'm mainly focusing on looking for research and various other shit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one running. Like, I'm gonna be streaming for a little more. And these will... Okay. After committing some pesticide, I'm gonna look at this. Do we have any sites to... No, we don't. Well, this is where the fun begins. You see, there is a stranded ship out there. And you know what that means. I'm gonna go and take another gun, preferably. Like, this one. I'm gonna load up on stuff. I'm gonna... weapons. The mini flak ain't good. Let's just use the X-ray caster, and I should probably get some better upgrades on the caster as well. We got 7 radiation blue. It's a bit of a shame, but what can I do, right? Let's go raid a ship. That's gonna be fun. And yeah, I hope this is a fun stream. As you can see, like, before you raid a ship, you can always, you know, check on the storage within, and ooh, it has sights and it has radiation blue. So yeah, I checked on the chat. Just give me a second. I'm gonna go drink some water. Look, I'm gonna switch to the drinking one right about now, and okay, much better. Just gonna get some more, you know, oatmeal. Okay. I'm back to speaking, right? Oh, yeah. Well, the big problem is gonna be the fact that I'll have to dip in and out of cover and such just so that I could... Oh, that's a turret. Well, that's a turret, no more. Now what we're looking for is this green segment over here, which I guess I'll have to fight have a lot of things to get to, which definitely isn't ideal. But you can say that about a lot of things. Ouch! That was nasty. I'm starting to believe these squids aren't nice. I mean, it's as if they haven't been trying to eat me ever since I got on the ship. As you can see, there's some more eggs, which I'm gonna destroy, and yeah, I'm sitting right next to the site, and always getting some more resources. We got a gallery. Good. That's nice. It's very nice. You know, I mean, if this game actually let me import stuff, I'd probably get the gallery and not import the unit gallery from SD Gundam G Generation Overworld or something like that. That would be neat. But, you know, main objective right now is to survive. Which I'm kinda bad at, I mean. Look at me, I'm just moving around the ship. And oop, we got some upgrades, at least. But these little octopuses just want me to be their dinner. I ain't gonna be your eating all your dinner. Till who? Yeah. These little guys just can't seem to catch a clue, right? Yeah, so let's see. Do we have any healing station? Of course we don't. Ow! Ooh, that was almost fatal. But now the thing we're looking for, I mean, aside from a place where I can regen, preferably. I mean, I'll go use the healing ability. Okay, where are we? I'm gonna be using the map, and now that's a deposit. Deposit closet. No, that's a beam. That means there's another deposit, and right next to that should be another room. But unfortunately, I just got hit some more. Now the thing we're looking for is a healing station. Definitely. I'm gonna need some healing. Second of all, I'm gonna go and check on the chat. For a second, yeah. It's gonna be alright. API generators are funny. I don't know what it is, but, you know. I'm just gonna go and... Oh, that's a bridge. That means there's... Okay, let's see. Yeah, I should go into the hangar, which is that way. Oh, fuck. Okay. Finally aligned that, and now I'm gonna go and... So I'm gonna go and heal up before I start my descent into the hangars. Oh. Oh, look. The turret. Yeah. Now we're gonna go and sit here while the ship is slowly beaming our resources over here. You know, I'm stealing some radiation blue so that I can get more clones and I can get more guns. And we got both. Now let's get back to the ship. Okay. Now let's click the beam back the ship, and we're gonna be... Sorry for the flashbang, by the way. And now, let's go back to the ship, let's heal up, and let's stock up on ammunition, because... You know how they say, please load and pass the ammunition, or whatever. right now I'm in need of some radiation blue. How many radiation blue how much do we have? Oh, we got just enough for, yeah, that should be sufficient. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go hopper jump over here. All in the meantime, I'm gonna. I should click the hyper jump before I said hyper jump. And now, let's go. And let's go research some more clones, because that's always fun. Oh, liquid free, Inferno 2, Control 2, Hollow 1, research. And now we're gonna push the research button some more. Right now, I think I've got myself the unlock for the tier 3 cooperation, but I still have to check. Oh, yep, we got it. We got the tier 3 cloning company. And all we need now, I mean, I can now go to the merchant ship and sell him some stuff. It's always nice. So that's what I'm gonna do. We got Clone Lab 3, we got, yeah, all that. I don't need that, but let's see, we got so much spends, but I can't trade it for much, so yeah, that's a shame. Now I'm gonna speed up the reconnaissance process so that we can raid that ship. We're gonna get some more platinum to process so that we'll get the mining company. And yeah, after I unlock the third tier of the mining company, I'm gonna go and call it a day. Are there any requests or additional ones? This thing is slowly getting, you know, I'm slowly researching the plants as I go, which is nice because now I know where to find what. Oh, nice! We even have more platinum. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna hyper jump over there, even though it does interrupt the scanning process, which ain't ideal, but you know, I'll take it. And now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go and get to the hangar, because I'm classy like that. I'm gonna click centrifuge. I'm gonna click this. I'm gonna launch the harvester. And yeah, Sussy Hank is going off the. You know what? I'm taking long. Why not? I mean, that words I'm gonna get some more encounters with a third kind or something like that. And yeah. So yeah, let's roll. So we have more platinum, but I have a feeling that go and mine, Well, I mean, this fellow is getting specifically paid for. I mean, he ain't getting paid, but you know what I mean. He was made for my. Oh yeah, let's go. Please have some gun blueprints. Yeah. These green guys, I miss those because, you know, the reason I want to run into the green ones is that I'll get the tier 3 X-ray caster. Oh, fuck. Now these are the nasty ones. You should avoid these. These just, these just fart in your face and they're nasty. Like, look at them. Oh. Vile yellow eyes. If they gaze, that would be like, no, I am evil. That would be like the I am evil face in the, in the cartoons where the villains are also kind of cartoonish. They always have one type of eyes and all these walkers, or if you want to name it any other way, those aliens that walked towards me and threw some mud farts or something like that. Those have that specific evil-eyed look to them. If you get what I mean. Anyways. Few more pieces of platinum and we should be good to go off this planet. So yeah, let's go mine this one. Hank. Oh, of course I got it. See? See those shiny yellow eyes? That's what I was talking about. It's just, those are the cartoon villain eyes. Yeah. Apologies for not being as verbose as I usually am, but, it's Sunday. Had to do a lot of housework, had to do, some more work from the editing part-timer came in, so yeah, most of my day was composed of just working on stuff. And yeah, good night, Sipin. And yeah, the happy generators could be something funny. And now I'm gonna go and clean the ship. Yeah, these are the stinky enemies. So, oh, damn boy, that's some dummy fake robot. Just look at, okay, and they got stuck. Ooh, are you stuck, step robot? I'm gonna. Okay. I should probably stop dragging that joke too much right now. So all I need right now is to get the processing plant on full speed so that I could sort the rest out. Let's see, that's just cable. And yeah, we got no radiation blue, and let's. Oh no! Okay, that seems bad. As the tumors. Oh, now we have the mining company as well. Now the only thing we have to take care of is the weapons research. And what's that date? Oh no. Let's see. I'm gonna reinforce this and I'm gonna yeah. Should probably go and clean out the ship because yeah, these little bastards just got there and started polluting this place. And the moment these guys start polluting, the ship, it gets completely ruined, like everything. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it just had a minor malfunction. Understandable. I ain't beaming those on the ship, that's for sure. We already got one in the cage. No, you can't get out. Anyways, that was rather childish, but see. We probably got some more unwanted visitors all over the ship because, well, of course we do. These buggers are just rather relentless, and that's gonna be nasty because we probably bit one generator over here. I mean the green ones, and ooh, X-ray caster. Finally, after all these years, I have some parts for the X-ray caster. Such a shame they had to do it on my ship, you know. People, I'm keeping this thing crystal clean, and you just walk in here with without your shoes off, and yeah. And they didn't even knock, you know. That's the most egregious offense. Like, you know, like even if you're an unwanted visitor, you should knock. The importance of knocking as a piece of our human interaction is, in my opinion, highly underrated. You know, it should be a given. But, you know, these are outworlders that do not know manners, and that's the reason we are, you know, using our heavy ordnance to cull them and cull their numbers. Let's see, do we have any ships over here? We got some. We got radiation blue. We got radiation blue. And we got these. Well, you know what? I already did the unlocking thing. So yeah, I'm gonna exit the main menu and I'm gonna run the outro song. So, instrument, and now I'm gonna play the always cool. I'm just gonna wait for my computer to load up, and it's, let's see. Okay, let's see.
Spread go cross the block. I fuck the music, I make it curl. I fuck the music with my serpent curl. Hit. Wanna be, have no fear, comes and goes, man. It's here, no one knows. Feels so weird when it blows through my bones. I got a dose for it. Wanna know more, cause it's about what I got to show for it. I want some more of it, I want too much. I got so bored with it, I shot it up. Wanna light my torch with it and get all fucked up. Yeah! What is it, where is it, how will it affect me? Fuck that shit, I need that shit bound to be the death of me. Fuck buying it, I'm taking it and sharing it with nobody. Cause all I really need is some cool shit to mob. Like driving down the street to the beat of a blowjob. You already know that shit. You even know about how I know the man who grows that beyond. You can't buy with your money. You can't find it overseas. It's one of those things that seem outlandish. Do you have? It's not a dream. As for me, I'm cool with it. And that's alright, cause it's my thing. What is it? Where is it? How will it affect me? Work that angle till the sample curve up. The blade double edge made. Believe the struggle. Best believe the game's a hustle. Servo strange occurrences. Conjure of the shuttle. A steamer felt disturbances that burst the bitch's bubble. That's right, it's some I never was yours. Like how you waiting in line while I walk straight through the door. Straight through the... You say something, but ain't nothing. Spectators ignore. Pay no mind to that jump, just a player hating whore.